Alright, players are ready. Second attempt at a stream tonight, since the first stream games were conceded within about 3 minutes. But we're back. And this time everyone's on low ping, so no complaints. First blood going to 59x pretty easily as well. Ooh, has to avoid that flak. And I have a feeling that the race is going to be quite one-sided. This is presumably 59x's pick, as he's already 2-0 up, 3-0 up, ahead of this 100 armor. So solid start. See him aiming for the headshot. It's gonna be another kill, yep. Belt up in 10, and like basically ShX has to play for this 100 armor now. Oh, he's pushing for the belt. Oh, 59x is almost led him onto the belt. But ShX is kind of trapped already. He wasn't quick enough over to the 100. He's hitting his shots. Ooh, 3 in a row. Return combo down to 15, picks up the 225s, and a fantastic headshot. That was overkill. Didn't need the headshot, but went for it anyway. If he goes plus 10, I'm just going to stop commentating, because there's more games tonight. It was a nice combo, but not too much damage. So ShX is going to get away with that 100, and some damage of his own as well. 59x, runs out of shock ammo. And it's now his turn to pick up that 50 armor. Game is slowed down, big fight over the belt, and ShX just dies. Okay, 0 damage. Ooh. I thought he was going to go for the combo there. Yeah, this game's over. Bro. Insta dead. We might see some spawn frags. Yep, nice one. Rampage. So he hits Rampage. Not even 3 minutes into the game. We're literally on track for a 40-0 right now. I don't really know why some part of me thought this would be close. I mean, I didn't think it would be close. I thought maybe this matchup would be fun, but it's not going to be. Bro. Rock's actually putting on some pressure here. $59x will go down to another shot. Fighting over by the belt. How has he got that kill? He had 30 health. And ShX can't even go for the 100. Because he took that snipe. What is this? Oh, misses the armor jump. Still time to get to the belt. It is delayed. Oh, and ShX is just not even going to push for it. I think... How has he got the belt there? That was an accident. I like that. 59x predicting ShX to jump down for the shock rifle. Not going to happen, but it's a good move to spam that shock door down there. Huh. I mean, to be honest, guys, I may as well just stop talking, and you can just have POV destroying ShX for the next 5 minutes.
5-minute warning. Remain. Seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not quite the 40-0 we were on track for, but close enough. Oh, it doesn't say how many shots he took. 59X literally just used sniper the whole game. Fired like 4 rockets. Does anyone in the chat know which order the map picks happen? Is first map always higher seed? Or is it the other way around? Okay, so ShX picked this map. Why? Yeah, that doesn't exactly fill me with confidence. Wow, just headshots. To be fair to ShX, 59X is pretty good. Anyway, game 2.
Three, 2, 1.
Oh man, ShX. Don't really know what he was expecting there. Because he heard the lift. Bit of a mistake. Uh-oh. He's dead. 100 armor spawning now. ShX actually could get it in a good position. And 59X runs out of ammo. He could go down. ShX, he switches to the sniper even though he's done so much damage. And 59X is going to get away. Even get some info from that hit sound. Man, I swear if ShX dies here, I'm going to be upset. No. Does get the 100. So he's got something to work with, but he's got no gun yet. Stuck up by the sniper rifle, and good rockets from 59X. Oh, did you see that flick? Even on the replay you could see how wrist breaking that flick was. Doesn't connect, but still. Oh my god. Helps him along. This is looking a lot like last map. Oh, maybe not. I just believed with every fiber of my being that 59X was going to escape there. She's going to get this link gun. And ShX is out of position for the belt. Free belt. Uh-oh, yeah. Once you get inside that min range on the shock rifle. Nearly a huge combo. Not going to be needed. Rockets to follow up and spawn kill. Won't connect, but the pressure is applied. I mean, 59x is giving ShX tons of free damage here. It might go down. So ShX will pick up 100 armor, and he's going to have this health to jump onto. Belt's up soon. If he can get the belt, then he's in a good position. Has conceded a shock rifle. Pushing in with the link gun. Should be a kill. But even chasing into this is so risky. And that's why shock is just so powerful. Wow. 59x is pushing him with Enforcer. Yeah, I get the impression 59x isn't worried about losing this game. Oh man. Although now only a 6 frag difference. As unlikely as it may be, there is a chance for ShX to pull this back. And patiently goes up the jump pad, holding S key, and that won't give 59x free damage. Needs to watch out for this Enforcer. Committed downwards, does get the kill. Belt up now, 100 armor is also up. That gives 59x options. He's going to jump to that. And gets out. We'll pick up this sniper. So he's fully stocked now. Can play defensively. Damage reasonably close, at least compared to last game. Oh man. So much pressure applied with the sniper. Has given ShX a bunch of free damage though, and diving on top of him could be risky, goes down to 13, but the flak connects. 100 armor picked up. Belt up in 20 seconds. So plenty of time for him to get some health. And he's going to take this fight. And he left that 50 armor up, so he's... I think he meant to pick it up on the way down, but missed it. Not going to matter. Gets the belt unscathed. And another free kill. Spots the spawn. Man, come on, ShX. How much combo damage has 59x just done in the last 20 seconds? Like 400. Does get a kill. Oh, you can go down. 4 minutes left, 7 frags, or 8 frags rather. Yeah, ShX is just giving up. Alright. That's the sign for me to shut up. Damage now 2-1. He forgot about the belt. Not gonna matter. Actually 3 for 3 belts. And 100 armors going the way of ShX. And still the scoreline is this big. And the damage difference is that massive. Oh my god. Killing spree. He's mad. I bet 59x gets the next kill, despite him being on 1 HP there. Okay, I thought he was about to type and telling me he was on 1. Oh, my bet was wrong. So ShX is gonna get a belt. It's still in it. Just about. It's good defensive combos. Keeps ShX away from the 100 armor there. But with 2 minutes left, it's basically over. Well, it is over, guys. I'm not going to pretend. And I think really just 59X is the better duel player, as well as being the better player overall. So hard to deal with when you're in ShX's position. What was that? Oh, no way! ShX misses the belt. Oh my god, I would be so angry. I'm hoping ShX isn't taking this loss too hard because he's got to play again in 2 minutes against RMong. Oh, these snipes. And I saw 59X last game. He only had 40% sniper, but he literally only used sniper. So a lot of those shots would have been unsuitable for a sniper use in a normal game. Air rocket. Oh, not gonna happen.
30 seconds left.
That's a ASDF classic, is coming around one of these corners and prediction shot with the air rocket.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5,
4.5k damage. And to be honest, if he was more aggressive, he probably could have done a lot more, but didn't need to. 2-0 for 59X. There we go. There's your screenshot, ShX. I even have a replay. Oh, there's just so much damage. Disgusting headshot. And then he gets a spawn kill as well. Oh, what? Why are my replay scenes so bugged? Okay, ShX is going to go and find out if his opponent is actually here. So I'm going to pause the stream. Whoops. Alright, I found the game. Players are here. ShX again versus RMong. Who I notice has removed the R from his name, but I am just going to call him RMong so I don't get banned. Not much movement. Don't know why. Just standing still. Oh, you can tell this is ShX because he's pulling out the link gun already. If you guys haven't seen this already, this is what ShX does in every single warm-up. And this is what it sounds like. Luckily, you can switch point of view. You guys don't have to hear that. I'm assuming RMong is here since he got into the server. If he's trying to get under the ramp, you can't. Okay, he's back. I'm hoping this will be a close game. Because I swear, like 95% of the games this tournament have been blowouts. At least the ones I've commentated on. There are some good ones tomorrow. Dion versus Fantasy. Dion versus Snatch as well. I don't think Dion's in particularly good shape though. Are we going to see another 5 minutes of warm-up? But I'm totally getting banned because of RMong's name. It's definitely going to happen. I'm losing my mind. This game was meant to start 20 minutes ago. Okay, RMong is ready. Hopefully this will be close.
3, 2,
I don't know what kind of form RMong is in. But he's a legit dueler when he plays. Just don't think he's playing that much at the moment. Certainly more experienced in duel in UT4 than ShX is. Really passive start, no damage. All the vials have been picked up. Big encounter at the 100. 2 primaries for RMong. Traded for a sniper, and he had exactly the right amount of HP to die to that sniper. Does get a sniper off the spawn, and 2 shots onto ShX. We'll send him packing. A 3rd connect as well. So 1-1. 50 armor still up for him. He'll pick that up. His belt's up soon. ShX is contesting, even though he has no armor. And yeah, that doesn't work at all. ShX will get this 100 armor, but he's trapped down by the rocket launcher. Shot's not connecting. Goes back for the shock, and that's going to be punished hard. RMong actually doesn't have much in terms of close range weaponry, so ShX is able to escape. Look at that damage difference. This 100 armor's just spawned. ShX is actually jumping for it. We'll pick it up, but again he's trapped. And so much shock primary damage. We'll be lucky to get 2 snipers there, in fact. 3 gets the kill, that's outrageous. And the belt's coming up. ShX expecting RMong to be up by that sniper. And has just heard that shock picked up, so he knows where RMong is. Oh, he totally flubbed that combo. That's unfortunate. If he hadn't hit the roof, he probably gets the easy kill. Drops the Piadola. Not happy about that. And you see RMong, sign of an experienced duel player. He's got this 100 armor up behind him. Just gonna push out, apply a bit of pressure, and then go back for it. Just has it in his back pocket in case he takes too much damage in the fight, but didn't end up needing it. Eventually though, you do want to pick up that armor so you can push a bit and not risk your opponent spawning on it, which is what he's done. ShX now down by 2. Just camping over by the 100, but he's revealed his location. Oh, maybe not. RMong didn't hear him. He didn't even hear him the second time. So ShX is going to get this armor. And if he gets a shock rifle, then he's in a good position. You see, he's absorbed the 50, but for no reason. And now he doesn't have it to work with. Oh yeah, and he's just getting pinged to death. Goes down. RMong's stacked. Nearly 300. Good sniper from ShX. This is what kept him in the game so far. But he's not going to get this kill. And the way things are going, I'm expecting this to start to snowball a bit. ShX has just about been keeping his opponent at bay here, but only with nice sniper engagements. And sooner or later, those will dry up a bit as the pressure goes up and up. It is a split on the major items, though. So ShX has pushed his opponent away sufficiently. And we're only 4 minutes into the game, so plenty of time to come back. He just needs... again, he's taking that 50 for no reason. And see, he could really use it right now. Neither player needs it in that situation, so Why spend the time and trap yourself by the 50? Good damage. In fact, great damage by ShX. Both players down to 35 health. And the switch is made by RMong to the link gun. Still has to be worried about these rockets. Oh, what a shot by RMong. Sad we didn't see that from his POV as he rushes the 100 armor, rushes the 100 armor with the impact hammer. And for a second I thought he damaged himself with the hammer, but actually that was a minigun bullet. But ShX, that's the reset he needed. It's a mutual frag. He needs this belt. Needs RMong to drop on it. Gets the kill. That's the kill that messed him up last time when he missed that combo. And RMong playing into his hands, rushing in with the flak. Isn't going to get the reset. ShX has time to get towards this 100 armor. Comeback is coming. Oh. RMong has no health under this. Damaged by ShX. Oh, but he's allowed RMong to get up to the health. Is trapped in the corner. And ShX has been hitting a lot of sniper. He goes in with the link gun against the rockets. Maybe a mistake. Was the only weapon that RMong had. Couldn't have fought a range there, but ShX takes the close range engagement. And the damage doesn't go his way. Both players over by the belt. The 100 armor's actually up. Still up. ShX going in with the shock rifle. Not a mutual frag this time. RMong survived that on 4 HP and ShX gets a terrible spawn. Can't get over towards this 100. Oh my bad, I'm actually watching the wrong player. Will be ShX to pick up the 100 and he's got his sniper which has been putting in so much work for him this game. Honestly, if he just had a couple more belts, this is probably an even scoreline. Seems like RMong giving him the space he needs to make this sniper work. Just happy to take the long range engagement. Which is fine if you're RMong because you have that 100 armor to back onto. ShX going in hard with the link gun. Rockets out for RMong, not connecting, will eventually hit one. ShX hits the roof off the bounce of the lift. And actually that 50 armor wasn't up in time for ShX to take it. Belt's up in 2 seconds. ShX is down there, goes down to an easy combo. And the single crouch on the corpse there by RMong. Oh no. Yeah, game's out of hand now, I'm afraid. The chance that ShX had to get back into it is pretty much over. 2.5 minutes left. 7 frags to make up. Technically doable, but I doubt it will happen. Big link fight. And if you put 2 players in a link fight and one of them has 150 more armor, then it doesn't matter how bad their aim is, they're going to win the fight. And at this point, ShX just thrown himself into the fight. Game's over. Another free belt. And that's kind of been the story of the game, is 6-1 belts for RMong. There was a chance earlier on where ShX could have got a belt if he'd hit a nice combo, but wasn't to be. And the scoreline is starting to look very one-sided. But to be honest, the game was pretty close. Certainly closer than the previous 2 matches we watched. This feels like a bit of a general outclassing today for ShX, unfortunately. He's making a case for himself in Div 2. Now, I don't know which one of these guys is ranked higher. Good air flag. I will check that. Because if ShX is a lower seed, then that means he picked the map. Oh, great flag. The final 100 armor. Assuming it gets taken after the 30-second mark. Yep. Does go to ShX. Immediately disemboweled by 2 rockets. And the flak's been putting in work for RMong.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Patient shots. Gets the game in the end. And that scoreline looks very one-sided. But to be honest, the game was hanging in the balance a bit in the first half. There was potential for ShX to get back into it. Same number, 100 armors, 8 to 8. Similar 50s as well. It's just those belts and the damage, of course. Big damage lead. A lot of that is in the last couple minutes, but there was still a damage lead at the halfway point. And if you're conceding belts as well, hard to make it up. Let me just check the seedings. Oh, I crashed. Wonderful. Don't you just love pre-alpha games that are never getting out of pre-alpha? What hub were we on? Coma? Oh no. To be fair, Coma in Division 1 is probably the most swingy map. Although that's generally because the players are good duelers. And I don't know if ShX is going to be as comfortable as some of the other Div 1 players on this map. I think they might have already started. Yep, they have. Into the game. No frags at the 30-second mark, and ShX gets the first 100 armor. The 50 armor is slightly delayed. Always important the first couple minutes on Coma, more than any other map, in my opinion. Damage going the way of ShX. Oh, not anymore. Whips out the link gun. Good damage. Gets the kill as well. There's a moment in that fight where it could have gone hairy. Potential for a kill here. He's low and dives into the sniper. Takes the 50-50 engagement and then rushes the belt with Enforcer. This is not going to end well for him. Did hit a few shots, but doesn't get the kill. And he's now 1 frag down. 50 armor as well coming up. And already the rotation, this is why I was saying it's important on Coma though, to get a good start, because once you have a rotation of the items, it's so difficult to break that on this map. That's why I don't like this map. It's just so figured out. It's small, there's nowhere to hide. The health vials as well are really hard to get to. You see ShX, he has to take this fight. He's got no health. Belt up soon. Ooh, missed jump to the vials, but it's not going to be punished. RMong gets this 50 as well. And he's just going to cycle these items. 100 armor up in 2 seconds. There is basically nothing ShX can do other than hit a headshot or two. Because the RMong can just wait for the 50. Has the lead. Confident enough in his aim that he's not going to lose the lead randomly. He has an idea that ShX is going to be pushing from the low ground, but ShX has actually been sat still for like 20 seconds. Engagement is taken. ShX with the link gun. Flak not connecting for RMong. Good damage by ShX, but 100 armor picked up mid-fight. RMong didn't do any damage there, but gets to the health. And still outstacks ShX. That's the important thing. Still favoured heavily for this belt fight. And ShX pushing up the lift. Still, RMong not connecting with the flak. Picks up the belt eventually and can't kill ShX, but you have to... yeah, have to admit that fight was never going to go the way of ShX. And now ShX has won himself the 100, immediately loses it though. Tried to push up the ramp. And this 50 goes to RMong as well. The ShX isn't going to get a whiff of armor for so long. Actually has even damage, and that's because of that weird link fight. Great flak ball. Calmly dispatched. And honestly, we could just be seeing this for the next 6 minutes. Full control of the map. Belt up in 5 seconds. Good sniper by ShX. Kept him in a race for a while. And it's a link fight. RMong outstacks, gets the belt in the fight. And then back over towards the 100. He has conceded position on the 50 armor, and that will go to ShX, who is going to push in with rockets. Still limited weaponry. And a big fight on the 100. Good damage by ShX. Finally a fight going his way. Needs to be careful on the grab. Desperately wants this 100. Gets it on 17 health, and that's not enough to survive the follow-up shock. Damage still even, despite ShX's massive disadvantage. So honestly, I think he's playing better than RMong is. It's just that you cannot get back control on this map sometimes. Another fight on the 100. That fight has not gone ShX's way. Still, RMong has to be careful. Was vulnerable to a combo there, but not to worry. Already fully stacked for this belt fight. ShX actually picks up the belt mid-fight. Tons of damage done by the rockets. Wants to get out without taking much damage, but great combo frag. Headshots him out of the air. And yeah, ShX is... this game's over. And I'm disappointed. Because on another map, I think this is close. There's more to work with on other maps, and ShX played a good out-of-control game. At least damage-wise. Finally gets a kill. And might get a follow-up here. Ah. Nah, the defensive sniper too strong. And now damage lead starting to emerge as well. 100 armor up. Will be taken. Belt up in 5. Again, just full control. Never mind. ShX gets the belt. Can't say I expected that. But here's where that damage lead starts to hurt. Picking up armors mid-fights as well. This fight will surely be the death of ShX. Sitting on 9 HP. 100 armor's up. Although Bio's coming out for RMong, so I think ShX is going to get away with this one. Good sniper damage. RMong down to 44 health. Will in fact go down. And this is what I'm saying. A lot of these fights are quite competitive. It's just that one player always has the bigger stack. Belt and 100 armor synchronized. ShX, I think, is going to get this again. He's had quite a few belts in a row, so I guess I can't complain too much. Just hasn't really been making them work for him. Nice shot. Patient flak balls. We've seen a bunch of nice flak shots today, actually. At least in this series. Of course, as I say that, he misses every single flak. Two minutes, 22 seconds left. Let's switch over again. Watch RMong style this out. Oh. Doesn't step in the goo. Pass forward with the rocket launcher. ShX doesn't have the health to survive this fight. Haha, air rocket attempt. It's not to be. We'll instead just pick up the belt. Concedes the 100, but at this point doesn't really matter. The only thing that 100 armor does is pad the stats for ShX. And make us less likely to see more flashy frags. Again, another sign of the experienced dueler. Taking the fight, long range, 100 armor in your back pocket. And still, when he goes back to take it, he scans the horizon for a second to absorb any damage that ShX may have waiting for him before he picks up that item. Oh, ShX gonna get the belt. ShX had a bunch of belts. He might actually have had more belts. Yeah, 5 to 4. But so many of them were dirty, messy grabs. Oh! Doesn't even escape the general belt vicinity. RMong's sitting on 52% sniper. Pretty brutal.
30 seconds left.
$24 to 5. If he gets one more kill, then I think we're at the same scoreline as last game.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, dominating.
There you go. 2 seconds left. Gets the last kill. WP, GG, GL next, etc. There you go. That's it for today. More games tomorrow. I'll just read out what we have. We have Fantasy versus Dion. That's at 3 PM for me, which means it must be like 8 or 9 AM for Fantasy. It's a bit weird. And then we have Snatch versus Dion. That should be 7 for Europeans. And then we have Psy versus ShX, which I think will be a good game. Hopefully. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow.